Hello there, I'm Lloyd Evans. Welcome to the bunker. It's time for another voicemail. Today's voicemail is from Marianne. Let's listen to what Marianne has to say.
Hi, Lloyd. It's Marianne. I have a question, and you can decide whether you think this should be on your channel or not because it has to do with blood transfusions, and I'll explain. I am the legal guardian of my brother, and he has certain challenges, as it were. And I often wonder if anything were to happen where he would need a blood transfusion, would I abide by his wishes or go with my gut that says no, save his life, as it were? So I don't know if any of your viewers have been through that situation and what they did, how you would feel if you were in that situation. We're talking about someone who is legally an adult, but I'm the one where if something were to come up, they would come to me and ask me what I want to do, since I have legal documentation on that. So I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to your discretion whether this is something that should be aired or not. But if you decide to, I would not have a problem with that because maybe, I would actually get some guidance or some ideas from people who have unfortunately been in that situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marianne. Wow, what a dilemma. Actually, it would be helpful if anyone has been in this situation, if you could comment below and let us know how things played out. I guess there is an answer here, an obvious answer from an ethical point of view, but it's one of those situations where it's one thing saying what should be done, and it's another thing entirely being in that high pressure situation. Ethically speaking, an adult has the right to either accept or refuse medicine. And if they have made this wish very clear, even if they're making it for terrible reasons, and we all understand how much undue influence, how much mind control is thrown at people to put them in this situation where they feel as though they ought to martyr themselves if it comes to it. I think many people watching this video will be able to remember what it was like as a Jehovah's Witness, having that attitude of, yes, I'm willing to die over this. If push comes to shove, if the doctors say you need a blood transfusion or you'll die, I'm ready to say, okay, then I'll die. I remember being in that situation. It sounds like your brother, who you care for as a legal guardian, it sounds like he is still in this situation. And again, ethically speaking, you have to honor those wishes. Now, it's all very well me saying that. What if you really do find yourself in that situation and push comes to shove? How would it be for me, knowing that I literally hold this person's life in my hands and knowing that they are about to throw it away for the wrong decision, having made a wrong decision for all the wrong reasons because they've been coerced? Would I go through with it in that situation with life on the line, the clock's counting down, seconds count, the pressure's on? What would I do? I can't honestly answer that question because I've never been in that situation. I wouldn't write off doing something that is unethical for the purpose of saving life, preserving life. I can't write off myself making that call. I can only tell you that from an ethical point of view, it's very clear that you should absolutely respect the wishes of the patient, the wishes of an adult who has every right to, again, accept or decline medicine. It is a dilemma. It's a conundrum. Sometimes these things have no easy answers, or they have an easy answer, as I've already stated, but actually carrying out that logic in that high pressure situation is another thing entirely. So I suppose, make of that what you will. It's not the clearest of answers I've given, I realise. But again, probably it would be helpful on a voicemail like this to hear from people who have been in this situation and hear what they've done and how they've resolved this dilemma. But bottom line, just to reiterate, I do believe in human rights and in the right of every adult to decide on their own medical treatment, even if I object to that decision. And as a matter of principle, we'll put it this way, if they ended up dying because I honoured their decision, let's say the HLC were out of the equation altogether, it literally fell to me to make the call. And if they ended up dying because I reiterated to the doctor, well, this is what the patient wants, and they've made it very clear, even though I disagree, I think I would be able to live with myself. As harrowing as that situation would be, it would be traumatizing, I suppose, but I like to think I wouldn't second guess myself because, again, the blood would not be on my hands, or it wouldn't be on your hands in that situation. It would be on the hands of the organization for duping, in your case, your brother, for duping them into thinking that this was what they need to do. So yeah, it's a toughie. It's a really tough one. But I don't like to shy away from tough questions. I like to grapple them head on. And yes, maybe my viewers will shed some light on this, particularly if you have been in this situation. Let us know in the comments below. But that's all I really have to say on this particular voicemail. Don't forget that if you would like to leave a voicemail, the thing to do is go to speakpipe.com/Cedars, remembering to indicate clearly if you don't want me to broadcast your message. But that's all we have time for. Don't forget to subscribe to the Lloyd Evans channel for more such videos. And as always, thank you for watching.